Hey there, greetings everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Plan B Success. Emotions are energy in motion. This is one of the most important aspects to understand about people around you. Emotions are actually vibrations, which is why they can become contagious if one person has a reaction to something that another does or says. If someone you know gets upset at something, and you're around them for an extended period of time, it's likely that their reaction will eventually activate your own subconscious, and your specific unresolved issues will play out as a vibrational match to your companion's emotion. When we feel any type of emotion, it creates a temporary state within us, at least for a certain amount of time. The strength of the emotion will determine how long that state lasts. If it's an extreme strong emotion, then that state can last for minutes, hours, or days. If it's a milder emotion, then the state might only last for seconds until we change to another state. That is, feeling angry for 5 seconds is one thing. Being upset about something someone said to you for 5 hours is another. The emotional states are affected by how our energy is being used. When our energy is in motion, it's flowing through us in certain ways depending on the type of emotion we are experiencing. If our emotions are habitually expressed in similar ways, then over time, that strengthens the way our energy moves in response to those feelings. Emotional energy can be thought of as water flowing through a riverbank. The emotional state is the feeling, and the way it flows within us is determined by our mental habits. An example would be, if you're walking along the same path every day on your way home from work, you will tend to do so even if it's raining above you. Your habits are so strong that they cause you to stay on the path, even if it isn't working so well for you anymore. The same applies for our mental habits in how we use our energy. On one side of the riverbank is being aware, and on the other side is being unaware. They're both on the same side of the river though. If you habitually walk along one side of the riverbank, then it's likely that's where you will stay, unless some big external factor gets in your way. The key to changing our emotional habits is being aware of them and understanding how the energy flows through them. If you walk the same path every day, you'll go to work and back home without even thinking about it. It becomes second nature, so to speak. Another example, if someone makes a loud noise behind you when you're walking along that path, your awareness of it is what will determine how much of an impact it has on your energy state. Whether you feel startled because you're caught by surprise, or don't even notice the noise because your awareness is elsewhere, is up to you. If someone steps out in front of you while you're walking along that path, your awareness will determine if the person gets in your way or not. Although this example isn't about emotions, the visible physical example shows how your awareness is what determines how you move through life. The path along the riverbank is our mental habits of thinking and feeling, and the bank itself represents our energy flow. If we want to change our emotional habits, it involves becoming aware of which side of the bank we are standing on. If you're habitually standing on the unaware side, then it's likely that's where you will stay, regardless of how aware you think you are. The role of awareness is to create distance between us and our habitual thinking patterns. Our habits can be very strong when it comes to emotions, so awareness helps us to remember we don't have to stay on the same side of the riverbank. Awareness is what causes us to question our habits and lead different types of lives instead of staying in emotional states that aren't helpful for us. You can never trust your emotions 100%. Even though you project your feelings outside, which means that if you think someone has an anger problem, he or she may very well do. But it's also possible that this person is actually sad and is merely projecting his or her sadness to the outer world. Your emotions never lie. However, they may not be telling you the whole truth either. Hey, I hope you liked this episode. Go check out the others and you'll find inspiring content there as well. And do share and subscribe and make sure you spread the word. Thank you.